So after months and months of speculation and theories, we finally have the answer to Yamato's Devil Fruit, which has been officially revealed in One Piece chapter 1020. We came very close with the Kirin theories. It was not a bad one. I myself made this theory back in the month of May, but apparently that is actually not the case, and the true essence of this Devil Fruit has been revealed in the latest chapters. So hello and welcome to Wonder WhyZ. My name is Soham and thank you so much for joining in. In this video we are going to talk about Yamato's Devil Fruit, which has been revealed in One Piece chapter 1020. Please note that this video is going to contain spoilers on the manga. You have been warned, especially for the anime only fans. Now this is quite interesting in my opinion because Oda has pulled out a stuff which is not really that commonly associated in normal Japanese media or even anime for that matter. The only other reference to this particular character which I can find online is none other than a character in the Yu-Gi-Oh universe, and just that's it. I can't really find the exact meaning of this anywhere in any other anime for that matter. And according to One Piece chapter 1020, or rather the words of Kaido himself, the Devil Fruit of Yamato is called the Dog Fruit or Inu Fruit mythical Zoan type model Oguchi no Makami. Now this is very interesting and there's a lot of different mythological as well as philosophical content behind this particular fruit. It's a pretty obscure one, let's be real about that. It's a pretty obscure one and Oda has really outdone him once again. I mean, this is Oda we are talking about, so that's quite justifiable. And at the same time, now that I'm going through all the theories and now that I'm actually learning about the mythology of this particular character, it seems like Oda had planned this all along, just like all the other things which he generally does, because the reference or the hint to this particular character or the appearance of this particular entity has been given to us from the starting point of Wano because of the appearance of Komachio, who is a Koma Inu. Now, what exactly this Oguchi no Makami? Let's talk about that. So Makami is basically the deification of a Japanese wolf that is now extinct. It is also called the Oguchi Magami. Now the naming is a little bit iffy here, but I did go on to find the exact name which has been used here. But let's just read forward here. I'm reading this from the Japanese Wiki Corpus website, which has given me all the details necessary for this particular thing. Apparently, Makami has traditionally been worshipped as a sacred beast, having eaten many people. An old wolf living in the Makami no Hara of the Asuka area in Yamato province was revered for its ferocity and worshipped as the guardian deity who would protect the crops against wild beasts and boars. Now Makami is worshipped as a deity who would understand human world and know the nature of each human being and protecting the good and punishing the wicked as well. So it is essentially sort of the origin of the dog shrines or the wolf shrines of Japan, which are very popular tourist destination as well. We have seen these things numerous times in the past, but these are the original wolf or dog deities or dog shrines which protect the villagers and the livestock. And this is a very important thing for the world of One Piece as well, because according to the words of Kaido himself, this is a very valuable mythical beast and this was supposed to be the deity or the protector of Wano Kuni, and Kaido himself didn't expect that someone who calls herself Odin is going to eat a fruit like this. And that is kind of one of the major reasons why Kaido is agitated over Yamato. And this makes a lot of sense as well. Now I found yet another really good website, and again I'm going to leave the links to both of them in the description below. You can read it on your own as well. Now the wolf as god is above all worshipped under the name of Oguchi no Magami. Now Makami and Magami, there's a little bit confusion, especially in particular to the word which has been used here, but it basically denotes to a large mouthed pure god. Makami is basically the meaning or the kanji for true god, and it is sort of the archaic version of Okami or wolf, and that is why it is being referred to as the big mouth pure god. Now once upon a time this was a very popular god and it is still worshipped at some shrines like Mitsumine, Ryogami shrines and Mitake. And as a direct reference to this, there are the Komainu or the shrine guardians which have the form of the wolf. So yet again we can see the reference to Yamato's Devil Fruit as well as Komachio, who had been introduced to us right from the very starting of Wano. Yet again things just go back to Tama, and as I said in the past, Tama is definitely the MVP, or rather the linking point of Wano. Everything from the past to the present to the future happens in accordance to her. Her importance here is very obvious. Moreover, there is more stuff associated here, and this largemouth pure wolf god received or rather coexisted along with wolves and other creatures. And not only did wolves really show themselves, but they used to chase away and kill the vermin that were roughening up the fields. Basically, they were treated as the deities. People worshipped them to protect them as well as their paddy and crop. Moreover, as Kaido talked about this fruit being the deity or the protector of Wano Kuni, he also goes on to talk about how Orochi was an absolutely terrible dictator, and that is another major reason why this country is a weapon factory now. And because of this, he wanted and he still wants Yamato to rule this country for his sake and to keep all of these factories running. But now, changing the words of Kaido and using the true meaning of Oguchi no Makami, Yamato says that no, I'm not going to do something like that. Instead, I'm going to free this country and the samurai. And with that, Yamato uses a new attack called Namuji Hyoga, which is a non-samurai ice fang shooting a big flame into the mouths of Kaido. And while doing this, Kaido also reciprocates using the bowl of breath, and this just basically ensures. So that is the devil fruit of Yamato. It has been finally revealed to us. And in the last chapter, we did go on to see the hybrid form of Yamato with the flames and everything which are pouring out. It did make a lot of sense to have the Kirin theories and all, but this one is obviously even better. And at this moment, I just want to see the full version of Yamato's devil fruit as well. I feel like it's going to be a full wolf-based creature. So that is the thing, that's all I wanted to talk about in this particular video. Yamato's devil fruit is the mythical Zoan Inu Inu no Mi model Oguchi no Makami. And this is a very valuable mythical devil fruit which was supposed to be the protector of Wano Kuni. Now because of this, just because of this particular statement that it was supposed to be the deity, the protector deity of Wano Kuni, it sort of reminds me of the discussion as to whether Yamato is going to actually join Luffy or not. In the past, she has mentioned very blatantly that she wants to be a part of the Straw Hats, and I personally also want to see her joining into the Straw Hat ranks. I'm not just talking about her, I also want to see Carrot for that matter. That's a topic of discussion for another day, whom I personally want to see in the Straw Hat group. But this line right here, it might be an indication of the future events that maybe once Wano Kuni has been finally freed, Luffy is most probably going to trust Yamato and going to tell her to stay upon Wano, to save Wano, to protect Wano. That might be very much possible. Or maybe not, we are going to talk about that in the future episodes when we make more speculations about the character of Yamato. But for now, the big lingering mystery has been finally solved. Yamato's devil fruit is finally named and officially revealed, and this is really exciting. So what do you guys think about all of these things? Please do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. So that's it for today guys, thank you so much for joining. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel for more. So that's it for today guys, this is Wonder WhyZ and I'll see you all in the next one. In the meantime, please join our Discord server for more discussions and also join the channel membership for some very cool perks and features.